Okay, guys, listen up, please. Listen up. Now, you may have noticed when I joined the club here, we were a little bit thin on numbers. Squad was a little bit too small. So I've pulled one or two strings, called in some favors, and I've made one or two signings. Now, I want you to make them all feel very welcome here at the Welders. We're going to be teammates, and hopefully we're going to have a successful season, okay? Okay. All right, send in the signings. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Well, I don't remember there being quite this many. Welcome. I tell you what, excellent formation and organisation, though. Welcome. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 2 of the Impossible Dream here at H&W Welders, and today we're going to be playing in one of the many cups. There are so many cups in Northern Ireland, but against top flight Coleraine, so it'll be a big test for us. And then we're going to begin, hopefully, as long as the episode isn't going too long at that point, begin our league campaign against Dergview. I think you pronounce that in my perfect Northern Irish accent. But as you've just seen, and as you can see, we have made one or two signings since last episode. And there's been a few departures as well. Now, Ryan Deans has left basically because he was on £70 a week, and that's too much money for us. So he's gone off to, was it Knockbrader or something? So that's fine. And we also cancelled the loan of James McCarthy. You may remember he was on £100 a week, which is ridiculous money for us. So we cancelled that loan. But as you can see, we've got a few players in here. Let's go through them quickly. The first is on a youth contract, a very, very useful goalkeeper, potentially. A very, very good goalkeeper indeed. So George Mulligan is his name. Good already, good handling. Agility is obviously one of the many issues here, but he's got handling and reflexes, and for us, that's not too bad. 16 years old as well, and a £1 a week. We don't want to pay him too much, of course. So yeah, that is the first signing. The second one is a name that I recognise, Joe McGovern. Now, I'm pretty sure... I don't know why I know that name, but anyway, he's 26 years old, he's Northern Irish, he's a 3-star goalkeeper, relatively solid all round, doesn't have really a first touch, but otherwise he's not too bad. So yeah, he'll sort of battle out for the number 1 shirt with Mulligan. We needed a left back, we got ourselves a left back, Jack Conlon. He again potentially is quite good. I've really, despite our scouts being absolutely rubbish, I've gone with the scouts on this one. He's not too bad physically. He's got decent concentration. Technically, he's a disaster, but we'll just kind of see how he goes. He's only young, 19, so there's a little bit of room there to develop if we play him. Of course, being a part-time club, it's difficult to develop players. So that is our left back. Why is he in the reserves? He shouldn't be in the reserves. Move to senior team. All right, and next up we have, now this is a goalkeeper, I think, yeah, another young goalkeeper, again, potentially quite good. We've got him on a youth contract. He is in the reserves. He's very much third choice, but again, £1 a week, potentially he might be something, maybe we could sell him on in the future, so we've brought him in on a youth contract. Next up is Connor Hunter. I can't even remember this is the defender. I'm actually quite excited by this guy. I forget, it's another 16-year-old. And potentially, look at this, positioning and teamwork is quite good. He's good tackling as well. Now, we're in such dire straits for anything that resembles width. He's actually going to look like he's playing right back for us for a little bit here because he can kind of cross a ball. Oh, we're not at Barcelona anymore, are we? Physically, he's not great for a fullback. He can jump. I think there's actually quite a good centre-back here, potentially. Marking and heading need to improve. But I think there's some basic stats there that could, and again, 16, that could be quite useful for us. So that's Connor Hunter. Next up, it's Jake Dykes. This is another centre-back. Yeah, left-back, centre-back. We will use him mostly as a centre-back. No pace, but good in the air. Good jumping reach, good heading. Decent mentally as well, and just a good. And he can actually play fullback. He's got decent dribbling and crossing. So, but it lacks the pace. Obviously, centre back is where we're looking to use him. Now he's regular Irish. We've got him on a non-contract, so we're not paying him anything. So he could be poached at any moment. Phil Donnelly. This is the attacking midfielder. Yeah. Now the reason I've signed this guy will hopefully become a little bit more obvious when I show you the way we're playing. What I'm thinking for this guy is as a number 10, he's got a good first touch, good finishing, not too bad physically. He's got a decent vision, no passing ability, but I'm hoping just to play him off of the front two, just getting late into the box and using that finishing ability to poach some goals for us. So that's Philip Donnelly again, just here as on a non-contract. Next up, we needed a deep-lying midfielder. This is our man, literally the only one I could find. So we've got a foreigner in, a Danish midfielder, Benjamin Moller Nielsen. He's not great. He can tackle a little bit. He's got good determination. He's pretty much playing as well as he's ever going to be. And this is very much a short-term fix for what is a very much a long-term problem. But again, non-contract. If we don't play him, we don't pay him anything. And there's not really much to lose there. Keep going down. Brian Morley. Another midfielder. This guy is, again, on a non-contract, potentially quite good. We got him in on trial, and I initially wasn't going to sign him, but then I changed my mind. He's a decent passer of the ball, and that's pretty much what we have to say about him. That's Brian Morley. And the final one is Luke McKendry, another centre-back, another guy with really good potential, 19, again on a non-contract, but I mean, physically, he's actually very, very good. He's quick and he's good in the air. Positioning and tackling could use some work. But I think at this level, again, he's a very, very useful centre-back indeed. So those are the signings that we've brought in. Now, we have played one game since last episode. We had one game in one of the Cups against Crusaders. If you're in the Discord, you would have seen I posted in that link to Discord in the description the fixture that was happening. It was a tough one. Crusaders are a good team. They're a top-flight team. So let's go see how we did in our very first game in charge at H&W Welders. We fell behind late in the first half, and we're 2-0 down at half-time when we tried to play some football out of the back, and conceded a third midway through the second half. So as you can see, we have a little bit of work to do there. It wasn't fantastic from us. We had some chances. But we're very, very much needing to tweak the tactics. We had one guy that played well, Gazwinga. I kind of realized after the last episode, this guy is an amazing target man. So that's where we're going to be looking to use him. And that's where Donnelly comes in as the number 10. Hopefully using this guy just to get, knock balls down. And then we'll have Matty Ferguson and Donnelly just sort of playing off of him to try and get some goals. So he played quite well. We can't play out of the back. The defense was a shambles. And yeah, we brought Dykes on in the second half to play centre-back, and he did quite well. So it's going to be a learning experience these first few games. We have a quick look at how pre-season's gone. We've played quite a few friendlies. That's us out of the County Antrim Shield in the first round. We're playing the Northern Irish Football League Cup, and then we've got the Irish Cup fourth round coming up here. We've got a little bit of an easier draw in that one. And then I think there's just 3 or 4 more cups to go after. It's a lot of cup football. We've had some really good results. We beat Adronians, that's the Scottish club. We beat Warren Point, who are a first division team. We smashed Shelbourne and Lothian Town, who are, I think, Irish. Are they top flight teams? Certainly Shelbourne, I think, is quite a good team there. So we've had some good results. Unfortunately, the assistant's been taking those and not me. So with the game I've played, we were an absolute shambles. So that's maybe not a good sign. A quick look at our expectations for the year. We know in the league we're just looking to avoid relegation. We've got the Saddlers Peaky Blinders Irish Cup. We're supposed to reach the 5th round in that. So that's the cup we have coming up, and that's going to be the 4th round. We just want to be competitive in this cup and in the last cup, and well, we weren't really competitive, but we'll see how we get on here. Yeah, and I think that is just about everything. The other thing I wanted to catch you up on was in that game, the County Antrim Cup, young Hunter, if we just go back to transfers here, he became the club's youngest ever player. So we already have broken a record at this club, which is excellent. All right, let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here for this first game against Coleraine. Now, again, a reminder that this is a top flight team, so we've got to have a little bit of trust in that we will get better when we hopefully play teams at our level. We can see the way we're expecting them to line up. They're a 4-2-3-1 formation. Quick look at the team selection here. And this is the team that we're going with. We're going to keep faith with McGovern in goal for now. You can see he didn't really cover himself in glory in that first game, but I guess I said we'll keep faith with him. Conlon as the wing-back. Again, didn't cover himself in glory, but we don't have too many options there. Dykes is going to come in. He did really well when he came on against who we played, Crusaders, so we'll keep faith with him. It's going to be Adam Wright being the other centre-back. He gets in just ahead of McKendry here, so we'll keep faith with him. Hunter, I mean, it's a wing-back. He's not really, but we've got no options there. We're going to keep our Danishman, Muller-Nielsen even, he's going to play as the deep liar here, just as a defensive midfielder. The midfield duo as the Mazzellas is going to be Gareth Tommins, who is a good player for us at this level, and Morley as well, who again is hopefully going to be a good player for us. Donnelly as the attacking midfielder, hopefully just getting in and picking up the scraps that get fed off of Lucas Gedwitza here, and of course Matty Ferguson, who is hands down the star of this team. He's a very, very good player indeed. All right, let's get out there. So we can see the team sheets here now. Unfortunately, there's a few names there I recognize, so that cannot be a good thing. Busted. What a wonderful name. So let's go into the dressing room here. Now, really, we don't have too much to lose here, do we? All right, no gesture. There's no pressure on you here, boys. Let's get some fist pumping. We have faith going and see where this takes us. Now, you may have noticed that Gedwinska did sign a contract extension, which is obviously very nice indeed. We did ask for a senior affiliate. The board couldn't find anybody, so that's a bit of a pain in the backside. It would have been nice to get somebody in a little bit of extra cash, some loanees for free as well. Here we go. We picked that. No, we hacked away. Go on, get there, Nelson. Or Nilsson even. We'll just call him Nelson because I'm going to mispronounce that. A big, big thank you, everybody, too, for the first episode. All the likes and comments, greatly appreciated. We are definitely in a little bit tougher here than we were, and McGovern makes a save, than we were against with Barletown. We're starting further down. We have no money. We couldn't quite find Gazinska there. We've picked it up, though, with Hunter, and what can he do? He gives the ball away, and he's out of position now as well. Perfect. Wonderful stuff, boys. And there we go. We're 1-0 down. Yeah. We need to find... We need to find some fullbacks. We need to find some wingers. We don't have any width at the club whatsoever, which means we have to play sort of this narrow formation. And I'm wondering, having seen that, if maybe we don't want the fullbacks quite bombing forward so much. Let's give them some encourage and see where that takes us. I mean, we were looking okay for a second there, weren't we? And unfortunately, we ended up conceding a goal. But the game has settled down somewhat now, which is good. Let's give them some more encouragement. Everybody seems to have a nice green, happy face, which is good. And we've got a free kick to defend here. Ball in. It's headed away. Nicely done by Hunter. That's what he can do. We saw that he's decent in the air. Kenning goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. One thing I have tried to do, and again, we're early days in the season here. You may have noticed the goalkeeper trying to hit it up towards our target man. I'm trying that. Oh, what is that? Conlon, mate. It's gone straight over your head. This is very different to what we had at Barcelona, even at Barletown. I mean, we were so far into that series. I mean, this is probably what it was like to start with, but you forget, don't you? You have happy memories. XG actually says that it's a roughly even game. If anything, we're on top. So we'll take that. We'll get into the dressing room, and I think we've got to say we have been a little bit unlucky there, boys. Everybody seems motivated. Let's not ruin it. I'll show you quickly the tactics that we're using. As I said, we don't have an option to play any other way than this because we have one player who can play wide, and that is literally it. And he's on £100 a week. We might need to look to sell him just because we can't afford to keep him. Higher tempo. Let's maybe go more direct. We are being more disciplined. I wonder if we hit early crosses in as well. This is all very, very much, as I say, just experimenting at this point. I don't know if counter press is something we want to do long term. I'm trying to put pressure on the opposition, and we're just trying to be compact and difficult to break down right now. So that's where we're at. And again, we are playing top flight opposition here. So it's not hopefully going to be this difficult once we get into our own league competition, and that is all a little bit too easy. But McGovern even has made a decent save there. Was he in the Northern Irish national team for the Euros last time out? As a header away there. I recognise the name, and I don't know where I recognise the name from. Can we try a demand more, perhaps? McGovern with a goal kick. He does go long, and we found there in the end. Gazwinska goes back to Nelson. He gets it forward, and we've lost out. Hunter's done well to win that. Well done, mate. Here we go with Donnelly. Can he pick out a pass? He goes wide for Gavinska. Can he get a cross into the box? We want him in the middle, not really crossing. There's a nice ball for Morley. Morley tackled away. Gavinska. Nelson! Oh, we've got to go! Benjamin Muller-Nelson. Remember the name. He's got the first ever goal for us here at H&W Welders. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. And, well, that looked like a little bit of football as well, which is always nice. Good ball in, Morley. It was tackled away. Nice ball laid off, and Nelson could barely miss. And it's 1-1. It's 1-1 against top-flight opposition, away from home as well. And I didn't get my focus shout in, and now we're going to go and concede a goal now. It's headed away there. Ferguson, get that, mate. No, not quite. Morley in there. Hunter's come a long, long way. Stay in your back four position, please, mate. Oh, what are we doing? Is it offside, ref? McGovern's there. He makes the save and gets it forward nice and quickly. No, mate. Ugh. It's headed away. Hunter goes across to Doherty. It'd be Doherty, wouldn't it, if it's Irish? Hunter. Let's not play football from the back, please. We saw that hurt us last time out, please. All right. Oh, I still didn't get a shout in. Hunter with a throw. Could we dare dream of a second half comeback here? Hunter. No, he loses out. You don't dribble the ball, mate. I think I told you that in your instructions, didn't I? Don't dribble. Don't play football. Just lump it forward for me, please. Hunter. Can he get a tackle in? It's a good finish. It's a good finish, and, well, what can you do? Looking at the match ratings, Donnelly's not having a great game in there. Conlon at left back is not having a great game. Maybe attacking is a little bit ambitious for us, but now, how close was this to offside? I was wondering that at the time. No, he's on. And this time he is... Oh, he's definitely on there. All right, so let's make some subs and see what... I did pause that, didn't I? Yeah. All right, so let's get... Okay, let's get McKendry on. Conlon's having a bad game. Dykes can go over there. Let's make that change. Donnelly's not playing particularly well. Ross Arthurs... Sure. Let's go with that. I think we just keep going with it, don't we? Do we maybe not play out of the back? But see, the thing is that we can't play... Maybe we just don't have any specific instruction there. We can't play it wide because we don't have any wide players either. It's a shambles. It's an absolute shambles. The transfer window has closed, but we do... If we're signing free transfers, it's fine. So we do still have the ability to sign some players. So that's obviously what we'll look to do. We're a little bit unlucky here. XG says it's very, very even game indeed. Can we give them some more encouragement? Is there anything for us late on? It doesn't look like there is, but I tell you what, let me know what you guys think in the comments. 2-1 away from home against a top flight team is not too bad. It's not too bad. I think we'll just about take that. Unlucky, boys. I think we'll go with unlucky. So there we go, we are out of another cup, which maybe isn't a bad thing. I mean, there's probably money to be made, but it kind of is what it is. McKendry and Morley have made their debuts, so well done to those two. And, well, guys, wait right there. We'll be right back to get the league campaign underway. This is where business starts proper. Okay, welcome back. We are about to get to our first game in the league against Dergview, who I have honestly never heard of before. But before that, there is some news to catch you up on. That's right, we have some more new signings. The first one is Sam Harper. Basically, I wanted somebody who could kind of be a winger. He's got decent pace, he's got decent dribbling and crossing. So, he'll probably play a lot of games if we go with wingers at some point because he can kind of do it, even if the star ratings would suggest otherwise. And the other player we've signed is Darnell Mintus, and this guy could actually be quite good for us. He's good off the ball, he's a striker obviously, good off the ball, decent pace, good finishing, good dribbling, decent first touch, good composure as well. Anticipation is good. I think we might have found ourselves a player here. Now, he hasn't played, he's only 19, he's been at Huddersfield, never really played anywhere. I'm hoping we can give him a home here, and I'm reasonably hopeful that we might have a player. So that being said, let's have a look at the team that we're sending out here. We are playing the same formation with a few tweaks. McGovern will continue in goal. Conlon, Dykes, McKendry is going to come in and play at the back for this one. We'll see how he gets on. And of course, Hunter will continue at right back because he is pretty much the only option we have there. It's going to be Nilsson, Morley and Tommins to continue in midfield. Gazinska is going to drop back in and play as an attacking midfielder for this one. Because we want Ferguson and Mintus. We're going to throw him straight in up top. and see if these three could be very, very important for us this season. So we'll just see how they get on here. Alright, so we can see the way both teams are lining up. Do I recognize any names in their lineup? I don't think I do. Again, if on the Discord, I post the team sheets during the day earlier today. So, again, Discord, it really is a little bit of fun. I enjoy it there, and I do, as I said, post some little stuff that happens while I'm recording to the Discord. So, yeah, if you're not a member or haven't joined, there's no membership or anything. Just there's a link in the description. Do we go with show me what you can do? Enjoy the match today, boys. Just enjoy it. It's our first game in the league. Yeah, I mean, we've only got to avoid relegation, really. So how hard can that be? Famous last words. But here we go. At Tilly's Burn Park. I think it looks a little bit different to that in real life from what I've seen on Google. But anyway, here we go. Tommins with a corner. Can we get a first goal of the league campaign? It's just wide. Dykes was it in there, I think. And his header does indeed go wide. Let's give them some encouragement. Mintus has played a few games for the reserves just to try and get him up to speed. So it may be we might not get the full 90 minutes out of him. You may have noticed in the tactics that we've switched from wing-backs to full-backs. Here we go with Gazinska. He goes back there for Morley. Morley to Mintus. Can he have a debut to remember here? He has, he's got past one. Is he going to unleash? He is. Oh, and Darnell Mintus, welcome to the club, mate. What a strike that is. 20 minutes into his debut, and he's absolutely whacked in a thunder bastard. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. That could be, early contender for goal of the season, if nothing else. Toying with the opposition defence. Didn't quite lose possession there. Got a sight at goal and didn't look back. 1-0 to the Welders. Wonderful, wonderful start. And, well, there we go. Let's tell them to focus. They haven't liked that, but sometimes you got to hear things you don't want to hear, boys. We should win that. We do. Nilsson's done well to win that back there for McKendry. Across to Dykes. He gets it forward. Not really to anybody. And are we in a little bit of trouble here? Over the top. Dykes has been done in behind by McGunkin and McGovern. Oh, is he offside? The linesman is standing still. I'm assuming we're not going to have VAR. No, the linesman, it's been given. Well, there we go. Done in behind, over the top. I mean, we're not playing a particularly high line. McGovern has come out, not done himself any particular favours there. A second goal for him. And what do we want? Oh, we still can't. There we go. Encourage the entire team. And we have got another highlight. Matty Ferguson crosses in towards... Oh, the Gazinska guy was there. I don't know how close I'm getting to that guy's actual name, but we'll go with Gazinska for now. Coleman is there. He can't win the ball, though. He's looking a little bit of a liability at left back, isn't he? Maybe not my best signing. Can he stop a cross coming in, though? He cannot. You want to come off your goal line there, McGovern. That'd be appreciated. But we just about get away with that. I mean, it's not been too bad, really, has it? XG would suggest that we should be in front, though neither team's had a particularly great half there. So we go in tied at 1. We're not doing badly. If you keep going, we'll win this. I wonder if we try an assertive. I mean, it's a little bit of trial and error here early on, isn't there? Till we get the hang of how to speak to this team. Of course, as I said before, being a part-time team makes it difficult in training. We can't really do too much of anything. It is kind of, here we go with a free kick. Tommins. It's a decent one. Gazinska's there. Oh, and it's off the woodwork. We know he's going to be a big, big threat for us from any sort of set piece. And on this occasion, he couldn't beat the woodwork. We're playing quite well here. Mintus and Ferguson are tied up front. Could we dare dream of praising them? Is that going to be a good thing to do? I did put wingers on the bench. So what we might look to do is dare to dream. If we're going to do... Actually, you know what? We probably do want him up top, don't we? The big target man up there. Let's get Harper on down the right. Let's get McClellan on down the left. Everybody else there can kind of stay. I don't know if we want you as a Mazzella, though. Central midfielder support, that works. Or attack, that works for me. We don't want you being a playmaker, mate. You don't know what playmaking is, so let's do that. Everything else there looks fine. And, well, this is a risk. But we've got 2 tied strikers up top. So we'll try something different. Now we have 2 players that realise that the cross is not just something you pray with. We might... what is that defending? Where is our shape? Where is our shape? Oh, they've gone straight through the middle of us. And we're 2-1 down. And maybe that wasn't my finest decision. Fire up, boys. Come on. Dykes, where's the... McKendry's over there. What's he doing? Well, that's, yeah. Needless to say, a little disappointing. We've got a corner now to defend. Can we get to that? Goalkeeper stayed on his line. McClellan is there. He's got Tommins up in front of him. Can we hit them on the break here? McClellan. They've let him go all alone. He's still got someone with him. Surely this is going to be a goal, and it is, and it's McClellan off the bench. He gets his first goal for us. We're back to 2-2. That's more like it, boys. What do we say? Let's just enjoy the replay. We'll worry about what we say after it. No one shut him down. He's gone pretty much the length of the field himself. Tommins was there, and he's tucked it away beautifully. And to be honest, if the goalkeeper had got a save on that, Tommins was there for the tap-in. Let's give them some more encouragement. Can we go and win this thing now, boys? Late on. We're into stoppage time. Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And we have to take a 2-2 draw in our league debut. We've arguably been the better team there. We've completed 81% of our passes. That's promising. What do we say? Not happy. I'm going to say unlucky. I think that's harsh to say we're not happy with that. So shares spoiled as Brown and Harlan and Wolf Welders renew acquaintances. So obviously there was a former player of ours there. Ferguson has pulled his groin. Mintus, well, what a goal on debut that was from him. And we've received £25 for a draw. Well, there we go. So it must be money as you go in this league. I think Turkey's like that as well, isn't it? But £25, I'll put that on the bar. And yeah, enjoy ourselves a nice little post-game drink there. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We will be back. When do we come back here? I want to try and get into the season a little bit. So what if we come back for maybe festive fixtures for Bally, Clare, Comrades and Dundela, which is of course one of our big rivals. So that will be interesting. And yeah, we'll see how we're getting on. We could have another 60 signings by then, the way I'm going right now. So as I said, thumbs up if you've enjoyed that. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Take care.